The elderly's lives changed a lot. They were already scared to go out because of COVID. A lot of them had not been out. And then when the attacks kind of started happening, it just felt like another blow.
Developing tonight, scary attacks caught on video have the Asian community on edge.
The community changed quite a bit from the attacks, and a lot of people would just go to Chinatown or go run their errands, and then they would go straight home. There wasn't any lingering, there wasn't any feeling of community and warmth anymore. It was like, okay, let me go get what I need to get and then go home and lock myself inside again. My family has been residents of Oakland for 70, 80 years. And my grandma and grandpa had a sewing factory. And we would go there and help out in the sewing factory on weekends or weeknights, and they would take us out to eat there, and it's almost like a magical place for me where I felt like safe and felt accepted and felt like a lot of great memories there.
Surveillance video captures a horrifying assault. The suspect charges at 84-year-old Visha Ratanapakdi, ultimately killing him.
I felt frustrated, I felt helpless, I felt like I didn't know what to do. I almost wanted to just stand out there, like, don't attack, don't come over here, or just walk with one person. Compassion in Oakland began really because of that frustration. Jacob Azevedo, he offered himself and his dog to walk anyone that wasn't feeling safe in Chinatown. He was feeling the same frustration.
I was hoping a friend would just hit me up and be like, oh, my grandma would appreciate if you could walk with them somewhere, and I could literally just help just one or two people, but like I said, this just blew up, so.
It went viral. Everybody was responding, I want to join you, I would like, I want to help and things like that, and I honestly was just one of the people that responded and said, hey, I want to help.
It was really just a shock, but it was also very heartwarming to see that so many people were willing to help and so many people were feeling the same way as I did. They didn't want to feel so helpless, they wanted a way to help.
So, then we formed, and in the next few days we were on the streets with 20 plus volunteers, and it was amazing to see that from one social media post where a regular guy expressed what everybody else was feeling. My father is a retired minister, and so I would be the person that would okay, I'm gonna organize this because I want this to happen. In college, I joined a service fraternity. I did a lot of community service in San Francisco. I felt really isolated, I think, like so many, and it felt like sitting there feeling frustrated, feeling alone, and feeling like I had no power to do anything, to help anyone. And so this was my opportunity, and normally I would never respond, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something. When volunteers came out, they would be spending 2-3 hours together, strangers, maybe the first time in a year that they've been meeting someone new and talking to anyone. And so it was really great to see that we grew not only in numbers, but also in community. I mean, the response that we've been getting from the elders has been so grateful and thankful, and they'll even wave us down on the streets and just say, thank you so much for being here, because a lot of our volunteers are younger generations, and so to see younger generations supporting the elder generation is really encouraging to our elders and to the community in Chinatown. I think the biggest takeaway that I've experienced is just the beauty of the human spirit. When people act and come together and bind together in standing up for things that are not right is so powerful. So many things have come from just us saying, no, this is not right. I honestly am just really humbled, so honored. ADL is really speaking up for people that can't speak up for themselves. So I think that that's really the vein of compassion. I'm almost speechless, because It just feels like there's so many great people doing great work, and it's amazing to just know that I'm just a normal person that decided to act.